Welcome back to another lesson on the mobile school report card. In this lesson, you're going to learn about how to register your teachers on the mobile school report card as an mSRC administrator or school administrator. As a user, I know you are familiar with the mobile school report card, and as shown here, this happens to be the logo of the application or the icon of the application. So you click on it to launch it. This is the first step of opening the mobile school report card. After launching it, you have the main interface. And the main interface has the main menu with the following menus: school details, school report card, user profile, summary analytics, submit an image, then wash. Always check to see if the version you are using is the correct one. Good. Having checked that, you click on the school report card. So this is the school report card. The school report card menu. So click on it. Now after clicking on it, you have a sub-menu, and the sub-menu and the school report card include weekly report, term report, teacher list, and teacher registration. So you continue with the process of registering teachers on the teacher registration sub-menu. Right. So click on teacher registration sub-menu, and then under it, a form is open to you to register your teachers on it. On the school mobile application. Now, before you enter the details, you need to check on some details. So under the teacher registration, you see the name of the school over here. So you check whether everything is okay. If everything is okay, then you can continue. Now, assuming you have a new teacher on your staff and you want to add that teacher, his or her information, or register that teacher on the mobile school report card, so you request for the name, and it begins with the last name. So you under the last name or surname, it requires you to enter only the same name. So assuming I have a new teacher whose name is Kofi Mensah, so I write Kofi Mensah, not all Kofi Mensah, but Mensah, which happens to be the surname. Good. Then the other name is what? Kofi. Good. You check whether Kofi is a male or female. So in this case, Kofi is a male. And the category of a teacher, we have these options. Is Kofi Mensah a professional teacher or a non-professional teacher, people teacher, national service, volunteer, JIDA, or student teacher? The difference is that as far as Ghana Education Service is concerned, you are a professional teacher if you hold a professional license by virtue of the fact that you have been in accredited training institution, education training institution, tertiary institution, and then you hold a certificate of your professional professional course that you undertook, and then you have your valid license, identify you as a professional teacher, and therefore you have a professional license. Then you select a professional. Good. Non-professional teachers are teachers who have degrees, all right, but in their degrees they are not they do not possess a professional license. Okay, right. By the virtue of the fact that they studied programs or courses which are not education related. Okay, and therefore they have been appointed to work in the service as non-professionals, and as such they have a letter of appointment with the legal status indicating that they are non-professional. If you check the pay slips of SEC teachers, they have most at times the PSL, and they are professional teachers, but they are low. And then the professional teachers have PSH high, whilst the non-professional teachers, most of them have PSH low. Okay, then the people teacher, normally people teachers are teachers who are recruited into the service and they do not have tertiary certificate. So their certification qualification is up to the level of SHS. Then they are classified under people teaching. Then they also possess a contract or a letter of appointment indicating that they are people teachers. So you can verify that from their the status of their appointment letter, if and only they have not upgraded themselves. They have upgraded themselves from being a people teacher to a professional teacher, and they possess any letter to that effect, then automatically you don't use the appointment letter into the service as people teacher, but you use the letter indicating that they are professional or otherwise. Then teachers who are also in the service and they are pursuing their national service, or any other personnel in the service in your school who has been appointed and posted or deployed to your school on the basis of undertaking a national service, and they have a letter to that effect, you choose national service. Volunteers may be an individuals who have the will to come and then teach in your school without or with any certificate, just that they have not been appointed and deployed by the national service, or they are not on the GIDA program, they are not there as a mentee or student teacher, they are not being appointed as people teacher, neither non-professional or professional. Okay, then GIDA such in teachers are in your school by the virtue of the fact that they have been deployed to your school by GIDA and they have elected to that effect. Student teachers are said are teachers who are undergoing training and they are in your school to learn the practice of teaching. So they are doing their last as part of their program, they are in your school to learn the practice of teaching. And then they are classified as student teacher. So in my case, Kofi Mensah is a professional teacher, so I select professional teacher. Then the level taught, which of these levels have you assigned that teacher? The teacher is in KG, primary, JHS, or administration. In this case, Kofi Mensah is as the primary. Then you select. Then you choose the grades. Once you selected primary, you see that you have options: basic 1, basic 2, basic 3, basic 4, basic 5, and basic 6. So any of the grades that you have assigned him or her, in this case Kofi Mensah is a male, so let's assume the Kofi Mensah has been assigned to a grade B1. Then you select B1. In the case where Kofi Mensah, let's say, is in teaching in the upper class, but has been tasked to handle a two or a particular subject in the upper class, okay, let's say basic 4, basic 5, basic 6, to handle, let's say, science, then you select all these three grades, indicating that Kofi Mensah has been assigned to all these three grades, okay. Now, it may also happen that once you do that, you see all the grades being shown over here. Assuming, without admitting, the level taught I have assigned Kofi Mensah JHS, then in this case, you are not going to select grades, but you are going to select subject. So you click on subject, then you select all the subject that Kofi Mensah has been tasked or have been allocated to, okay, then you select accordingly. All the subjects are here with the exception of creative not creative, career technology in junior high school. So in this case, in place of career technology, you may select BDT. Please, these subjects are important going forward, because when you read a teacher performance stage where you are required to enter the teacher's output of work and what have you, the subject that you select here will pop out. So it is better at this stage you do the right thing to ensure efficiency. So I said Kofi Mensah is not in JHS. Now let's check KG. Good. Once you select KG, see that the grades there are KG1 and KG2. Then you select which one you have assigned Kofi Mensah. Let's assume that Kofi Mensah has been assigned to help in administration of the school. Once you select administration, you realize that there is no grade over here, because somebody who's assigned to administration do not have to teach. Okay. Ideally, as a head teacher, you are not supposed to teach. But if assuming a teacher is not in the school, or there's shortage of teachers in the school, then you have to volunteer to go and handle those subjects, those classes. So if assuming Kofi Mensah is administrator or is administration, then you select what the level taught to be administration. Okay. Now let's proceed by selecting where I have assigned Kofi Mensah. So Kofi Mensah is in the primary. I have assigned him to basic 4. Good. Let's say basic 4. Then staff ID, will enter 177660. Good. Then rank, I'll have to select rank over here. Good. So any of the ranks over here where Kofi Mensah, let's say Kofi Mensah is a people teacher, so I select people teacher. Then qualification, academic, you choose which of these is applicable. Let's say that WASI is a WASI holder because he's a people teacher. Then under professional qualification, here, because Kofi Mensah is not a professional teacher, okay, then I have to select what? Others. Good. What if Kofi Mensah is, let's say, is ranked? Good. Then you because Kofi Mensah is doesn't have any rank, then you select not ranked. Okay. Good. Now, what if Kofi Mensah is a professional teacher and therefore the rank is, let's say, principal superintendent? Then you select accordingly. Then under academic qualification, all the courses, provided they have evidence, that teacher have evidence to show, you check the certificate and then select the ones appropriate. So let's say that Kofi Mensah is a degree holder. So select degree holder. Then that's under academic. Then under professional, let's say that degree that the teacher is BEd or has the course outline indicate that it has education component, studying about the theories of education. Most of the things the teacher did was education related. Okay, it could be BEd in science, BEd in social studies, BEd basic education, diploma in basic education, or sometimes in some exceptional case you may have let's say BA in or diploma in education administration and management, okay, or BA in educational leadership and management, or MA educational leadership and management. Once that educational precedes with educational, then you go into it to find out the course line that will guide you to know whether that qualification is professional or otherwise. So once it's education related and most of the courses under the program is education related, then you indicate that that professional degree, that professional status is what? It's a degree. Okay, qualification is a degree. Then year posted. Let's assume the teacher was posted in the school in 2023. Then you select appropriately. After that, you click on what? Register teacher. Okay, so click on the green button below to indicate that register teacher. You see, when you click on it, it's not going. So you check whether once it's not going, it implies that maybe your data, your data is not on. So you have to check, find out if your data, yes. So you can see that there is a problem with the data. There is not on, right? So once it's on, it means that I have internet connectivity or internet access. So I can click on register teacher. Good, and it is loading. Just a few. Now look at this. The staff number has already been taken. The staff number has already been taken. Error. So I intentionally use a teacher that has already been in the system already, and since the staff number is there. Good. So it is true. When that happens, don't worry. Just add another digit. Let's say 0 to 8. Okay. Then after that, you click on register teacher over here. You see that the teacher registered successfully. Okay. If you don't go by this, there's no way you can add the teacher to your staff. Click on OK. Then once you click, it send you back to the sub menu and the school report card. Good. You go to the teacher list and you find all the teachers there, right? So you can clearly see that we have mSRC Kofi over here. This is mSRC Kofi over here, right? Then what did we do? Because the staff ID is incorrect, okay, you click on mSRC Kofi or Kofi Mensah. Good. Then under that, you have teacher details of mSRC Kofi or Kofi Mensah. Now check on the details. You realize that with the exception of the staff number, all the others are correct. So we want to modify or edit teacher Kofi details as far as staff number is concerned. Now at the top right corner there, you see that you have 3 dots over there. So you click on it and then you have these options. You want to move back to the teacher staff list or release teacher or edit the teacher. The back means it will send you back to the teacher, your staff list. Release teacher, assuming teacher Kofi, or which is mSRC Kofi, is no longer in the school, and click on release the teacher. Okay, so when you click on release teacher, it will ask you to confirm, and then teacher Kofi's name will be eliminated from the school's staff list. Now want to edit the details of teacher Kofi. So you click on it. You click on it and it opens to you over here. So let's move on to the staff number over here. Then you remove the unwanted and you include the correct one that you want, and you choose the grades. Assuming okay, so the grade is basic 4. Make sure that all the entries are okay. Now check the status over here. The status says that teacher Kofi is active in the service. So you select under status active. Whenever assuming teacher Kofi is on the sick leave, then you come to and you go through the same process. Then you select what? Sick leave. Assuming they selected to that effect, then select sick leave. Then you click on edit teacher. Good. Or the teacher is on maternity leave, then you select maternity leave. Then click on edit teacher. Or any other leave which shows that indeed the teacher is not active in the school or has been assigned elsewhere to go and do something official elsewhere, or is incapable, whatever means, with the exception of the teacher being reposted from the school. Then you can choose other. Assuming the teacher is on casual leave, you select other over here. So in this case, teacher Kofi is active in the service. So I'll select, or in the school, active, working in the school. So select what? Active. Then you click on what? Edit teacher. Then you wait, say that teacher updated successfully. Then you are gone. So you check the staff number here. So 2 teachers on the staff now their staff number have been resolved. But you must understand that there's no way 2 teachers can have the same staff number. So let us take note. This is something to help address some of the challenges you may encounter as you start the registration of your teachers. So now it is complete. So I can move on. Move to teacher staff list. Now Kofi Mensah is no longer in my school. So what do I do? I'll click on teacher list. Then wait just a second. Then under the teacher list, Kofi Mensah is no longer in my school. So I'll click on release teacher. Good. It asks me to confirm. Let's see what will happen. Teacher released successfully. Okay. So you see that all the staff members are here and Kofi Mensah is no longer here. So this is how we go about registering our teachers on the mobile school report card. Thank you very much for your attention. As the next lesson, we're going to learn how to set your week and your terms in order to be able to record, provide report for your school. Thank you very much. Okay, bye for now.